He declared a national emergency, then slapped tariffs on nearly every US import. But this week, a federal court said, not so fast. Has Trump's trade war just hit a constitutional wall? Since returning to office, President Donald Trump has reignited his global trade war. He called America's $1.2 trillion trade deficit a national emergency, invoking the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, IEEPA, to justify 10% to 54% tariffs on almost all foreign imports. But now, the US Court of International Trade has struck back. In a 3-judge decision, the court ruled Trump's Liberation Day tariffs are unconstitutional, saying only Congress has the power to regulate trade. And just like that, the legal foundation of Trump's 2025 trade strategy is cracking. Trump used a Cold War-era law meant for sanctions and asset freezes. But the court says tariffs aren't in scope. IEEPA was designed to respond to enemies, not economic rivals. No president before Trump used it this way, and the court says that's not a coincidence. Congress, not the president, has the power to regulate foreign trade. That's Article 1, Section 8. Narration. The court didn't challenge Trump's goals. It challenged his right to act alone. The president's use of tariffs as leverage is impermissible, not because it's unwise, but because federal law does not allow it. The language is clear. Trump broke the rules. A New York wine importer, a Virginia toy maker. These aren't tech giants. They're small businesses fighting for survival. And they won. Wall Street loved it. The dollar surged, stocks rebounded. Because investors hate chaos, and this ruling brings order. Filed an appeal, blamed unelected judges. His team says trade deficits are still a national emergency, and no court should interfere. The Trump camp is spinning this as judicial overreach. Trump's immigration and trade agenda are converging. Just days ago, the State Department started revoking visas of Chinese students. European and Canadian universities are capitalizing on US visa chaos. America's academic and trade dominance, suddenly vulnerable. After announcing tariffs on all imports, Trump quietly paused many, possibly sensing this was coming. But now, the legal floor has collapsed. Yes, he's appealing to a higher court, but the ruling limits any future president from using IEEPA for sweeping tariffs. EU, China, and others were in trade talks with Trump's team. Now, the US just lost its bargaining chip. Tariffs were already paused for 90 days. Now courts have bought the world more time. This case could be remembered as the biggest legal blow to Trump's trade war. It's not about policy, it's about power. Trump wanted to use emergency powers to reshape the global order, but this court ruling didn't just block tariffs. It rebuked the idea that one man can remake the world economy by decree. In the end, this isn't just about steel or solar panels. It's about who holds power in a democracy: courts, Congress, the Constitution. And as Trump fights to expand presidential control, this ruling is a powerful reminder: no one, not even a president, is above the law. If this ruling shook you, hit subscribe, drop your thoughts in the comments, and share this story.